Hi, this is Hillary. Welcome back to the Nurse Preceptor channel. I'm glad that you're here with me today. First of all, I wanted to give a shameless plug for my book, You're on Your Own, Preparing for the Impending Healthcare Crisis. You can get this on Amazon or you can get it through my publisher, Dunham Lake Publishing. I will provide links for both resources below the video. And I wanted to just do a quick update today on drug shortages in the U.S. This is an updated list as of January 9th, which is the day I'm filming this. So I think back in September, I did a refresher on the drug shortages, and I think we were up around 150 drug shortages in the U.S. Current count right now is 230. I'm getting this information off of the American Society of Hospital Pharmacists website, ashp.org. I will provide that reference as well for you. So let me really quickly kind of just look through here, and I will tell you some of the things that are catching my eye. First of all, Saline is still on short supply, and it is a number of different formulations of saline as well as dextrose formulations for injection. So that's like sugar injections. Acetaminophen suppositories. So that, in other words, Tylenol, that would be the brand name of acetaminophen. I will say that in my local pharmacies, in my local drugstores, I am seeing very, very short supplies of even oral acetaminophen. So I think maybe it's that the hospitals aren't really seeing these shortages yet, but I'm seeing them locally where I am. Let's see, some other things that are of interest. Albuterol, which is an inhaler solution, it is still short. I am still seeing a lot of emergency cardiac medications, lots and lots of different antibiotics. And so I think maybe I've said before, all antibiotics are not equal. They don't all cover the same spectrum of germs. So when one antibiotic is on short supply, it's not like you can just plug in any other antibiotic and it will do the same thing. They all do different things. And specifically, amoxicillin in a couple of different formulations is on short supply currently. Let's see, we have more of our antibiotics. We have more cardiac medications. We have numbing agents that are on short supply right now. So bupivacaine, lidocaine. Those are important because if you have local surgery or if you say need to have dental work done or sutures, this is what they inject at the site to keep you comfortable. And they also use these during things like C-sections, knee replacements, hip replacements, things that are done largely under local anesthesia. So a lot of different opiate medications. Shortages of, believe it or not, fentanyl, which is kind of wild considering there's a little bit of a fentanyl epidemic going on, but apparently there's not enough in the hospitals. Epinephrine injections, which would be exactly the stuff that is in your EpiPens, blood thinners. Hydromorphone is short now as well. That is Dilaudid, which is another opiate medication that sometimes can be used in hospital surgical settings. Can also be used for short-term sedation. Ketamine, which is sometimes used for short-term sedation, not super common in most populations, but they use it a good deal in pediatrics. They also use it a lot in veterinary medicine, which is just kind of interesting. Okay, lorazepam is short right now, and that is Ativan, so it's an anti-anxiety medication. We also have shortages of morphine. So that's a bit concerning. Usually morphine and fentanyl are both used in the hospital for short-term pain management because they wear off quickly. They also work really quickly. So both of those have shortages right now in hospitals across the U.S. It looks like we've got a number of other things. Nothing really all that new that's crossing my radar. Yeah, a lot of antibiotics, a couple of additional numbing medications that were not on here last time. Sterile water, which is interesting because they use that to mix a lot of different infusions that are used, like antibiotic infusions and things like that. So why are there so many shortages? Usually it comes down to one of three different reasons. Either it is being phased out by one of the manufacturers, it is a change of procedure or manufacturing procedure. Sometimes even if they're having a difficult time locating some of the things that go into the making of the drug, like for injections, you have to have a bottle or a bag, you have to have all the components that go in it. And if there's any breakdown in that supply chain, there's downward fallout from that. And the other thing is increased demand. And I'm seeing increased demand listed as a reason for a lot of these medications. So I was discussing this with a doctor the other day. The thing is, if fentanyl goes short and they start substituting things like Dilaudid and morphine in place of fentanyl, well, then you've increased the demand for those other medications as well. So it's kind of like a domino effect. So anyway, I just wanted to keep you updated. This hopefully will keep you motivated to keep yourselves healthy, to, take whatever precautions you can to not get into a serious accident or get injured where you're needing emergency services at this time. I would avoid taking unnecessary risks, because it would really, really suck to need emergency surgery and they don't have enough medicine to keep you comfortable during surgery or even in the period after surgery. So just keep all this in mind. Keep yourselves well, keep yourselves healthy, and take care of yourselves. Please like this video if you found it to be helpful at all, and really take my book seriously. I would highly, highly recommend get hold of stuff that you can get hold of right now while it's still available in stores. Don't wait until you're sick or injured to worry about whether or not you have emergency supplies of ibuprofen or Tylenol at home. Okay? All right, so be well, stay vigilant, stay prepared, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye.